Treasure is a little 12-year-old 13-hand pony that came to Ponytail's rescue back in February. When he first came into the rescue, he was extremely shy, scared of people, if not borderline feral. We don't think he really had much, if any, handling in the beginning of his life and before he came to Ponytail's. Since Treasure has been here at Ponytail's, he's made some amazing progress. Our volunteer Karen kind of took him under her wing first and started kind of gentling him, getting him used to touch and people. And then one of our trainers, Allie, started to take him over in addition to Karen, and they started working on haltering, leading, and just the basics of being a horse.
Hi. I'm not getting out of this. No, you're not. Nope, you're not. Boy. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right, I'll have to find a different one.
Trying to find ways to spend more and more time on his blind side, and he's very food motivated. If I hold this over here, then I can be over here for a long time. And he's like, no more. With his side like that, now when we do things like this, it's always possible that he is going to he'll keep me on his good side, but he can get spooked on his other side. And you always want to be on the side that they're afraid. So it's a very interesting project to me. He did go out of the gate slower at first, and now he's pretty fast.
So I got Treasure out again today, and today we're mostly working on desensitizing and just getting him more comfortable with everything around him, not being so reactive about everything. Right now I have a ball and I'm just kicking it around, and he's fine with it for the most part, except he doesn't love it touching his feet. He kind of gets a little weird about it, but he's still curious and willing to learn. It's not like he's super scared of it to the point where he doesn't want anything to do with it. He's plenty curious and has a really good mind about this kind of stuff, which is very good to see. He won't really let me stand on his blind side yet, but he'll let me pet wherever I want from this side. He doesn't care about that at all. It's just, I can kind of get over here, but then he just walks over and puts me in his good eye. See, he's getting better, because before he wouldn't hardly take his eye off of you, but good boy. It's a good boy. Today is Treasure's first time trying to load in the trailer, and we're hoping it goes well so we can eventually find a home and load up perfect for him. Well, at first he wouldn't pick up his feet at all, and then we got to the point where I could put my hand down here and he would pick it up, but then he'd stomp it back down like it was a fly. So that took a little bit, and then I've just been using a lot of treats and stuff to get him to be able to hold it longer rather than stomping it down, which has been a little difficult for him, but he's getting a lot better. Today was Treasure's first time with a fly mask. Obviously it's a little big, but it was a good starter for him. He did really well. It only took like 2 minutes and we were able to get it on, and obviously he's completely calm. So that was a big step for him, and hopefully we can keep going. So I don't have it really snug, but it's plenty tight for a bareback pad. When I was practicing before I latched it or whatever, I was holding it quite a bit more snug. Hey, he's getting impatient. But I was holding it pretty much as snug as you would cinch a saddle, and he does just fine. So it's really good to see that he doesn't mind about the tightness around his belly, and then the stirrups don't seem to bother him at all, which is also good. So I think he'll come around really quick once we're able to work him consistently with the saddle. So I'm on his blind side, and it's just, since it's a whole lot of new equipment, he's not super comfortable with it yet. All the sounds and noises are just making him a little more nervous because he has no idea what it is. He can't see anything. So it could be a saddle or it could be something that's trying to eat him. So he just doesn't know. So we're just gonna go slow so he understands that it's good. And I will untie him for this just in case he gets nervous and he doesn't feel trapped or anything. Good boy. Lots of energy today. See. Doesn't bug him too much. Just weird. So why can't I eat it? Good boy.
Would you say this is the next step?
Yeah. Treasure was quite the project. He was just pretty much halter broke at the beginning, and then I got him to be able to take a saddle and everything. And we're taking a couple steps back now with him though, but we're still doing really, really good, so I'm happy with that.
And when he came in, we kind of all referred to him as the feral pony. He did not like people interaction, wasn't halter broke, his feet were overgrown, he was a little underweight and in rough shape. So one of our trainers and our volunteer has spent lots and lots of time working with him, getting him halter broke, getting him friendly to people, overcoming some of his challenges of being blind on one side and just being overall skittish. And we've gotten him to this point now where we can do his feet. He is sedated, but even with sedation before, I don't think we would have been able to get to this point.